If you have ever felt like your teenager is out to test your patience or frustrate your life, trust me, you are not alone on that. Because tell me why they are rolling their eyes on your rules, push boundaries and talk back at you, or just refuse to listen. But let's be real, it feels personal. But what if I told you that disobedience isn't always what it seems? What if instead of saying defiance, you can see a message? What if you can decode their behavior and respond in a way that actually strengthens your bond instead of pushing them away? I know the struggle personally because I was once a teenager, and even though I'm a parenting coach, I have experienced this as a teenager, and I know what it means to live in the world of a teenager. I remember when I was 16, it was my mother's ordination. I went to make this lovely hair that I had just seen in the movies. When I got back, my parents made a fuss about it. They felt like it was too pronounced for a teenager, and for me, I was angry that they made a fuss about it. I started slamming the door. I started rolling my eyes at them just like a normal teenager would do. But what was I communicating? Why can't I just be in control? Why can't I feel heard? Why can't I feel like I can make a decision and it would be accepted? That was what I was communicating. But my parents, all they could see was, how dare you go out there and look like an adult? Because tell me why children of these days, or children, always try as much as possible to become an adult earlier than they should, without remembering that adulthood is scam. But obviously that was me just trying to look a certain way and feel like a certain way or be a certain way, because it's not about the hair. It's about how the hair makes me feel like I'm grown now, makes me feel among, makes me want to show off, and makes me feel like I'm in that level. Always remember, there is a communication through a behavior and not necessarily the behavior itself. But for my parents, it was about shutting me down there and there. No discussion, because we said so. How dare you? In that moment, I wasn't just upset. I felt like I was not seen. I felt like I was not heard. I felt like, why are they making a fuss about this? How does my hair translate to me being not responsible? I just didn't understand why they were making a fuss about it. I just felt like this was unnecessary. So I started slamming the door, ignoring their request, pushing their buttons. Was I trying to be difficult? No. I just wanted control over something in my life. That was what I was communicating. And since I couldn't get it through the easy way, I started doing it the hard way. I started slamming doors. I started rolling my eyes towards them. And I started saying, please, nobody should send me anything. You needed to see me that day. People were all cooking everywhere. I just went outside. I didn't want anybody to send me. Don't send me anything. Don't ask me where spoon is. I'm not going to answer you. It was a response, because all I could feel was, why can't I just stay in? Why can't I just feel like I am in charge of this one thing? Looking back, I realized something powerful. Disobedience at this age is not all about rebellion. It's more about an unmet need. It is a young person's way of saying, look, I need to be heard. And they're literally screaming, I need to be heard. I need to feel seen. I need to feel among. I need to feel capable. I need to matter. The big question is, as parents, how do we handle this moment without snapping, without losing our authority, and without pushing our kids further away? Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 different parenting frameworks that will work for you to be able to manage disobedience in your child without losing your cool. Watch to the end. Number 1, the 3-second rule. It is a powerful rule that you can use. Take, for instance, your teenager just disrespected you. They shouted, they walked away mid-conversation from you. Your instinct and your impulsive behavior to react immediately, right? But no, here is the trick. Pause. Give yourself 3 seconds to shift your mind from control to understand. From control to understand. 3 seconds. The powerful 3 seconds. Those powerful 3 seconds could be the difference between a power struggle and a teachable moment for your child. Think about it like you're trying to catch a bird. When you chase or run towards it, it runs away. But if you stand calm or stay cool, it might just come back to you and you would hold it calmly. Teenagers are the same, no different. When you react with composure, you create room for connection and influence. Number 2 framework, decode the message in the behavior. Teenagers don't usually say what they mean. They might be disrespectful, but the real question there is why? Why are they being disrespectful? Are they feeling overwhelmed by school activities, friendship, struggling with self-doubt? Instead of taking their attitude at face value, ask yourself, what is the unmet needs here that they are trying to communicate? Say, for example, if they're pushing back on curfews, Could it be that they are communicating a need for independence? If they are shutting down on conversations, could it be that they are feeling judged instead of feeling like they are supported? Try this. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," say this: "I want to understand what is going on with you. What's really bothering you?" Do you know what this does? It shifts the energy. It makes the teen understand that, look, this person is not just here to discipline me. They are here to guide me and to support me. Number 3, boundaries over battle. The firm yet kind approach that you can use for your teenager, because boundaries are so essential when parenting teenagers. You must put in the boundaries, but I'm going to show you how to do it in a way that will profit you. Your teen needs to know that certain behaviors like dishonesty, disrespect, recklessness are not something that are tolerable in your family culture, are not okay at all. They need to know that at the back of their head. But how? I'll show you. It's all about how you enforce that boundary. It's so important how you enforce those boundaries. Instead of power struggles, use clear, course, and effective communication. For example, you can say something like, "I know you are upset, but slamming doors is not how we handle things in this house. Let's talk when you're ready to speak calmly." This does 2 things for you. It keeps your authority intact and models emotional regulation to your teen. You've got to always remember that rules without relationship would lead to rebellion. So the 3 R's are the most important in boundary settings: rules, relationship, rebellion. Relationship first before rules, and then you avoid rebellion. You can be firm yet kind. Just think yourself as a coach instead of a referee. The 4th framework, which is the obonge of all of them, the most important of them all, you must model emotional regulation, because your teen is learning from you. Teenagers, take it from me, they don't always know how to regulate their emotions. If they see you losing your cool, yelling, or punishing out of anger, they immediately learn that that is how conflict is being handled. It's that simple. If they see you pause and reflect and communicate with respect, even in the midst of conflict, they learn that skill and use it when they are faced with conflict. It's that simple again. You are teaching them how to handle life challenges without telling them, but actually showing them through your modeling. Now, here is the real takeaway from this video. Your teenager's disobedience is not an attack on you. It's an invitation to lead. When they push back, it is a subtle way of them asking, "Can I trust you to guide me even when I seem difficult?" Trust me, your response will shape their future more than you can ever realize. So, the next time when they roll their eyes, challenge your authority, or even ignore your rules, take a deep breath, step back. I want you to enter their world for a moment and lead, not with frustration, but from a place of wisdom. Now, if this video resonates with you or helped you in any way, give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe so that you can get more parenting insights, and share it with the mother, share it with the father, share it with parents. It might just be helpful for them. And drop for me in the comment section what the biggest challenge of your parenting journey has been, and let's discuss together in the comment section how your teenager is just stressing your life. I'd like to know in the comment section. And this is my invite call to you to join our Raise the Parents Academy, powered by Make Earth Cares. It is an academy for intentional parents like yourself to be able to get to the place of calm and parent from a place of robust mental health experience. It is a community that is tailored to transform your life as a person so that you can in turn transform your child's life. And trust me, it is possible. Click the link in my description, or maybe click the link that is staring at you somewhere. I don't know if it is clickable, but just click link and join that community. And trust me, your parenting life will never be the same again. Thank you for watching up until this time. I will see you on the next. Bye.